cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory, back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form shall prosper. Be all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my constant, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They'll start out here with the option left. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. But he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air. From the red zone now, Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Willis on third down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Sukuamo. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. And that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A give running right is Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2, Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. 2 excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finish things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Looking sideline, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd down, it's Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
After the sack on first down, Watson under pressure, and they got to him again. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Running right through it. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson, and the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, he's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass in his first half. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try to mount a comeback.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
19-5.
Willis on 3rd and 1. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw going to be caught by Davis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Willis's throw complete to McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw, here's Willis. for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run.
Yo. Can you hear me? Well, no, I'm beating drums off, beating the brakes off him, bro. But on that last touchdown, he just basically played prevent defense and let me score on it. It makes sense to me, but I think he was mad that I cooked him with Schwartz. Like, absolutely roasted him. Yep. I mean, he keeps sitting in cover 3, like putting one guy over top of him. Like, it's easy to beat. And honestly, he beat me in a Super Bowl, so I don't feel bad.
1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with
Dude, you won't stop talking about Zeke, bro. No one cares. Also, why does Lon not use Kyler? Like, why does he have to use? Why is he being a dick and using the backup? Did he get rid of Kyler or something? What happened to that shit? What that shit? It's annoying. Now, when he loses games this season, he's gonna cry. Like, I didn't use Kyler. He's missed like 1 or 2, but not really. Honestly, at least been fine. It's just he keeps throwing in the wrong place.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history.
No, wrong.
Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Maybe he traded Kyler. I don't know.
That team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl A 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll
Sunday.
be a short yardage situation here for second down. Cook now off the read option. And he'll be taken
Pretty juke, honestly.
at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Willis now off of play action.
That was a horrible throw, dude.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
He lost 9 there. So they're going to set him back for second down.
I got one better one for you.
An option run here for Watson. He gives it up.
Oh, you missed a great fucking 20-yard pickup on a triple option pitch, bro.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Not really.
Got a man, it's Schwartz complete. Pass the try.
Keep working on you working on the room upstairs. I'm almost done. You said, what is he doing? He's just silent at this point.
And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
For real, dude. I'm with you on that one. If you're just burning my time, bro, like... You can clearly tell Lon's not fucking playing. You should come and watch, bro.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
Interesting, huh?
Maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that run. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They go up the middle with Chubb. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You shut the fuck up and watch. We get it. You like the steward.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're knocking on the door.
I know.
As a good run, they're going to take this to about the 10-yard
Funny.
Back-to-back.
I was kind of hoping for kind of like a tough game, but he's just over here being a clown. Yeah. This could have been fun. A fun rematch.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they
That is true.
stop
Play
him
the
on line.
cocksucker.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively.
Here we go, Stu. You like this play? Or are you done watching this shit?
Gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh!
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
I don't know. I picked him up.
9-yard pick. Now they're setting up a little better here
Free
for
agent.
3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays. 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area.
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got
Oh!
to
I know. I'm ashamed.
That's going to bring up 4th.
Huge clown.
Snap it to Watson. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Cause I don't want somebody coming up underneath and like grabbing him. Yeah.
Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
If you throw that low, dude, people just like to stand up and grab it out of the air.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line. The Cardinal
You're good.
offense. That 5-game win streak
It's a safety.
ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just
No, it's not a safety.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they
Oh,
extra
yeah, it's not a
DBs
safety.
on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Oh, dude! What a, I don't. That would have been crazy, bro. I'm playing underneath.
From his end zone, Willis. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man.
Shouldn't that be a suspension, bro? Isn't that you're not allowed to flip pass plays? Oh, you can call it different pass play. He called it. Yeah, he did. You're right.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense.
I know. I'm just fucking around. All right, D chill.
Up the middle, it's Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not much on that run, Charles.
Garrett Joker in my corners.
Run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them.
Why?
Down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
Me? What? My picks? My picks were the right picks. There's no better.
2 runs in a row,
Yeah.
but only 2 yards to show for him. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that.
Chubb.
Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come
Watson,
back and fake
Chubb,
it and go play action.
Schwartz.
But other times you say, okay,
Watson,
we got him on that
Chubb,
one. We'll come back to him in another
Schwartz. Who's my other guy? Njoku, probably. Njoku.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things are going for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Yeah.
They go play action with Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall in.
Goofy.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of 9.
I feel like I could never land a fucking square hit on anyone. I fucking miss dudes all the time, bro. I'm the worst. I hate this fucking play formation.
Coming up and making the big time play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Willis escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, the few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Willis, got to have this one.
Emerson! I guess it's better.
And they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
No one can block, bro.
Nowhere to run as They stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss.
Hibachi, you said? Damn.
And again, it's Chubb.
How is this guy stopping the run out of dime, bro? Like this, bro.
Cardinal defense. Back to back, they've been tackled behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
The dollar sugar or whatever. That's goofy.
Yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball is hit. Watson lost it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's gonna
Damn, Watson got fucking killed.
So the Cardinals,
I don't know. I thought maybe I'd get lucky, stupid animation or something.
First and 10 as they search for a
Nowhere else to go.
following the fumble recovery. Willis. And his
Yikes.
throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Pass incomplete.
While 3 conversions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Willis looking to throw it.
Lon's a reason for the seconds for the net for this season.
And he gets it inside the 10.
we won the Madden. I was a rubber match winner. Why Moon brought another season? Because he didn't want a black owner to end the Madden as a champion.
As he looks towards the next one. A bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right
What'd you say?
if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get
What do you
some points
expect,
on the
bro?
board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart.
I mean, it doesn't sound good.
Because
I'm gonna lie.
Takes a hit and the ball is free.
My dude fumbled, bro. I almost got that. He's gonna fucking kick this too. Blow out this, kill the shutout, huh? Just that, just to be petty. Hail Mary.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook on it. 4th down pass attempt, and this Browns defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but
It's about as well as I thought this game could have possibly gone.
this one was over a while ago.
Yeah, 35-0.
and they take a knee.
Call a timeout, bro. Call a timeout.
So Cleveland.
I told you he'd come back to that as an excuse, too.
I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were in
With that fucking...
Offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.
All right.
To be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
7 for 267. It's nice.